Hello, I'm going to do a tutorial on how to use PicMonkey. This is how I create a lot of my pictures. I either edit from something that's already been created or I design my own completely. You start off by going on PicMonkey.com. This is how you spell it right here, PicMonkey, and you'll see this screen. Edit would be if you already had a picture, you just wanted to add to it. Touch up would be if you had a picture of like a face and you wanted to take away wrinkles or take out red eye, things like that. Design would be if you're starting out completely new, and then collage, you can put a couple pictures together. You can also add text to it and everything. So I'll kind of briefly go over each one just to give you an idea of what you can do. I recommend that you play around with it yourself to see the different features. This is basically how I learned. I just played around with it. So I'm going to go ahead and go to edit. Once you click on that, you'll see there's different ways to get a picture. I'm going to get one from my computer. And I'll go to photos. I'm going to go ahead and just click on the rose water. So choose that. So now you see I already have the picture there. If you look over on the left hand side, you'll see these different options that you have. Basic editing, you could crop it, rotate it, change the colors, sharpen it, resize it. This is where you would do that. The little wand here also has different things you could do. If you notice, some of the things have a little crown here. That is a subscription that you have to pay for. I believe I paid like $30 or something, $33 for the year. I use PicMonkey a lot, so to me it was worth it. But there's a lot of other things you could use if you didn't want to pay for it. So you can see not everything has the little crown. Let's see, for this one, let me go down. This draw is something that I use a lot under this little wand here, the effects. If, let's say there was a picture that someone created, but they put their website on it, and I wanted to use it, but obviously not have their website, I could erase their website by, picking the color of the background and then just going over it. So for this picture, let's pretend I don't want it to have the top part for some reason. So I clicked on the white right here, and then I would just click over it. You can see I'm like erasing the top, but I'm gonna go back. Like I made a mistake, so I don't want to do that. I'm gonna undo my last action and keep clicking. See how it'll keep going back the more you click. So I'm gonna apply it because I didn't do anything. But yeah, just play around with it and see. I even made it look grainy. Actually, that looks kind of cool. I don't think I've ever used that before. So I'm gonna go ahead and use that. Okay, to add wording, you would go to text. And you see all these different fonts. Again, the ones with the crowns are the ones that you have to pay for. But you can see there's lots of fonts that you could use without having to pay for it. I'm going to use, I'm just going to pick one, use this one. So you would click on it, click on add text, and let's see, let's say I'm doing a special. If you buy the rose water, you get something for free. So we'll do buy rose water and get a free lip gloss. Okay, I can change the wording, the color of the words. Just highlight it. You could change to a different color. You can change if you want it bold, italic. This one, let's see. Kind of play around with this part too. You can darken it, difference. Oh, this one's kind of cool. So do you see how, because it's over something dark, if I go to difference, it's gonna give it a different color, and over the dark colors, it makes it stand out. Highlight, lighten. I'm just gonna go ahead and do normal, and I'm gonna move my writing over here. this right here, the little butterfly, is for pictures. Now you can use any of these. For example, I like to use either the geometric shapes, or I'll go to stars for like a price. I'll use that. Or like some words or something. Change the color of that. And then I'm going to go back over to text to maybe put some words like wow. And I'm just going to put that right over it. Let's see. If you wanted to add your own picture, see how I said you get a free lip gloss. So I probably want to add a picture of the lip gloss. So I'm going to go up to the front where it says, the top where it says your own. Click on that. Here's my eyes from when I was doing the tips and tricks. Okay, so now let me find, here's the lip gloss. So it's itty bitty, so I want to make it bigger. So I just drag the corners. And, you can put it on the top, on the side, however you want it. So there's that. You can, now, like I said, play around with it. There's lots of different pictures that you could use. Here's some lips, give it a kiss somewhere, make it big. Here's where you can turn it, make it sideways. I use this one a lot when I do like my thank yous. Put a little kiss on there. Let's see. They have cute little critters, little things. So if you wanted to use this outside of Unique, make like a baby shower invitation or something like that. Those are some cute ones. Let's see. There's frames that you can add to it. Oh, that's different. That's actually that looks kind of neat. Cancel that though. Just different frames. We'll just do that just to show you. Different textures. One of my favorites is this, which you'll see it on the back right here, the back of it. But it's different. I like the sparkles. There's some clouds. Adding clouds in the back. I'm going to go back to my sparkles. I like my sparkles. Let's do that. Okay, and then these are just themes. Like if you were to click the comic hero one, comic print, it just makes it look like a comic book. Let's see what this is. Sketch. Makes it look like, like someone drew it. Again, there's lots of different things on here. Just play around with it. What's this one? Boom. Some already made things that you could use. Let me show you this quickly. Do you see how this wham right here is covering my lip gloss? And I don't want it to cover my lip gloss, so I'm going to right click on there and I'm going to send it to the back. So now my lip gloss picture is on top. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and delete that. Okay, now if I want to save it, I'm just going to go to save and name it so that I can go back to it and remember what it is. I'll do Rosewater Special and then click on Save to my computer. And then you pick where you want to save it. I'm going to go ahead and cancel this because this is just a demo and I don't really want to save that. Okay? So that is how you create one. I'm sorry, don't save. This is how you would edit. So you saw that I took the Rosewater picture and I added to it. Okay? Touch up, I don't really do much, but I think it's just basically like if you wanted to take out wrinkles or red eye, brighten the face, you could use that. This would be good for selfies. So design, if you hover over it, you see all these different sizes you could use. What I like about the design is if I want to make one that I'm going to print out for, like an event, how you print pictures out and you want a big size, I do the 8 by 10 so that I can, when it prints out nicely and it's not pixelated or anything like that. Here you can create a Facebook cover. This one's great. So when let's say you're doing a party for someone and you want the Facebook cover to say their name, like, Sarah's Lash Bash, you can personalize it that way. And then if you don't pick one, it'll typically just do the square, which is a 5 by 5 if you print it out. I'll go ahead and just do that just to show you. When you start off, you get to pick a canvas color. If you don't want anything, then if you hit cancel, it'll just leave it white. So let's do a nice little teal color, and we're gonna apply it. And same thing as the other one, you can add, if you wanted to add a picture. So let's go, I'm gonna do my own picture. I'm gonna go up here to my own. And let's see, for this one, what can I do? Let's do a thank you. Let's say somebody bought, let's pick something. I was trying to find the mascara, but I think I have it in a different file. So let's just pretend somebody bought a lip stain. And you wanted, let's do a thank you. Now again, you can do, what I usually do for the thank yous is I just use the actual picture and I write thank you on it. So that would be the first way I showed you. But if you just wanted to do, you wanted it to have a background or something, then you could do it this way. So then you would go to text. Let's pick a fun one. Down here. And you could change the color of it. Center it. Now you can either change the font size by going here, or you can see how it has these little circles and you get the arrows and you just expand it that way. And I'm going to turn it and give it some lips like I was telling you before. So there's my little thank you to Sarah. I'm going to add some, little lips. So I'm going to go over here to the butterfly. This is where all the pictures are. And go down to lips. Give it some full lips. Since this is a lip stain, we can also change the color of the lips, so let's do that. Want some blue lips, pink lips, big old lips. Okay. Let me show you one thing. I already showed you on the other one, but so let's say if I wanted to put like a little cute butterfly or something. Now remember, if you wanted it to go behind the picture, you right click, go to send to back. So if you wanted it to look like the little butterflies peeking out, there you go there. Okay. Move this over a little bit. So there you go. That's how you would create some, from scratch, if you wanted to create one from scratch. I create a lot of, like, if I wanted to do, add my collections, like put a lot of pictures together, I'm going to create my own. I'm going to go ahead and exit this, but if I wanted to save it, I would do the same thing. Go to save, say where I was saving it, give it a name. I'm not going to save this one, so cancel. And last thing I want to show you is the collage. If you want to create a collage, again, for this one, you're going to pick you're going to pick your pictures first. So let me do, let's see, I'm just going to pick a few pictures. Now you have to do, you see it, you're going to do one at a time. So what I usually do is I pick all my pictures first. So I'm doing a lip gloss. I'm going to do some pigments. I'm going to do, let's see what else. What else? I'm going to pretend that someone just bought a bunch of items. Some divine. And what else? And our bronzer. So we have an awesome friend who bought a bunch of things. I have all the pictures that I want to put into the collage. Or let's say these are my favorite items and I want to create a little poster to show my friends my favorite items. So here's where I would put all my pictures with this one right here. This is where you pick out your layout. You'll see there's different styles. There's like ducks in a row, and if you click on it, you see all the different options you have. Here's the cards, different options. If you go down, you'll notice Facebook cover. So this is another way to create a Facebook cover by doing it as a collage. And you can see there's different options how to do that. Let's see. I'm going to just do this one, the elegant. And I think I had 4 pictures, so I'll pick this one. And now I'm going to go back to where the pictures, the images are. This is if you want to change the color of the background. This is, what is this actually? Oh, maybe this is where you can add them to the back. Yeah. See, I'm kind of playing around with this also. I'll just keep that. That looks cool. Okay. So now I'm going to drag my images over. And you know what? I have an extra one, so let me go back to my pictures. So I'm going to go to Open Pictures. And I'm going to see if I have a picture of the mascara. The new one, I think I have it. I wanted to see if I had it just by itself, which I don't yet. So I'll just use one of these. And I'm going to drag it. Okay, now I want to add text to this one. I want to make it say, you know, that these are my personal favorites. So I'm going to go to Edit, open an editor, and let's use Smash. Actually, let me see. I think there's one I like down here. So you would just type in, oops, check out few of my one thing about PicMonkey is it doesn't have spell check. I don't believe. It won't tell you if you spell something wrong. So you want to make sure before you save it and post it that you spell it correctly. See, it won't highlight it for you. So you have to just check and make sure. Okay, so I just wanted to say, check out a few of my favorites. Okay, if you want to add your website again, you know, just pick a font. I always make sure that I have one that's pretty easy to read. So I usually do this one, the Play Fair Display. Add text. And let's see, I don't need it that big. Let's see what that looks like. Ooh, that's too small. So I could, put it on the corner. I could turn it around and put it on the side somewhere, off to the side, whatever you want. Okay, so that's how you would create a collage. And again, you can do the same things that you did with all the other, like if you were to create from scratch or edit, do the same thing. That's all the same. And I highly recommend just playing around with it, have fun with it. That's, like I said, that's basically how I learned. It took me a while actually to get comfortable with doing it. When I first tried it, it took me a long time just to create one picture. Now I pretty much have the hang of it. I know what I like to use, what I don't. But again, there's also things that I don't know yet. Just looking at it, some of these things I've never tried, but just have fun. Just play around with it. Make it look. This one makes it look like it's on a wall. I don't like that. If you have any questions, feel free to message me. I will try to answer it as best as I can. And if you see something that if you try something that I didn't go over, please share. Because like I said, I haven't tried everything yet. So if you found something that is really, really neat and you want to share with us, please do. All right, talk to you later.